Second baseman, Jose.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball. Popped him up. Pierce has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding in, Ted Williams. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And gone up into the second deck. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-1 is in off the plate. And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Boy, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there. But a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Mike.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A shot down the first baseline. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. There's a strike. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And that's off his leg on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Here's J.D. Martinez as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Betts at third with 2 away. Ready with another 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is returned. Striding into the box, Stan Musial. Here comes the first pitch.
Right fielder.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Trout, and he'll scale the wall here. And did he catch this? He did. So digging in now, Mike Piazza. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Mondesi brings it in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping up now, George Brett. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Counts 1-0.
Grounded back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Steve Pierce, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Steve Pierce.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit. Standing in, George Brett. First delivery to him on the way. Knocked him up. Piazza is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Raul Mondesi. First pitch coming, here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Don Sutton. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He popped out in his first trip. This is skied into short left center. On the move is Martinez. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now, Mike Trout looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Bounce towards the second baseman. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Trout is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
One out, nobody on. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. To his left. Jones. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Ready for another chance. Ted Williams. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's Albert now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Reined in. There's one on to first, and they get the double play turned on Pujols. Stepping into the box, Chipper Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Betts giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Martinez.
Back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Striding in once again, Steve Pearce. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Calling for it, Musial. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, George Brett. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Chipper in foul ground. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning. Now to the plate, Stan Musial. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Hit down the line at first. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Bregman gloves it, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Brett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up. Schwarber moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. There's a high pop-up. Piazza waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. At the plate, Alex Bregman. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. A ball and no strikes. Hit in the air to right field. Musial is in pursuit. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Sale. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error. Now batting, Don Sutton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Pitcher, Don Sutton.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Bregman stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in, and there's out number 2. Into the box, Mike Trout. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Here's Mookie Betts. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Popped him up. Trout coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Betts leads off first with 1 away. Betts is on the move. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now. So stepping in, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Ted Williams. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Pierce with a great play. The tag, he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. He was a double play victim last time around. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Trout at the track. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Digging in, Stan Musial. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. In there, now the throw.
Safe.
Now a look and a throw back to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Digging in once again, Edwin Diaz will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Working to keep them in the game here. And that misses, ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything of a hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the 7th. Now at the plate, Steve Pearce. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
First baseman, Steve Pearce.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready once again, George Brett. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Pearce on at first, nobody out. Popped high in the air. Jones is there for it. He's got it 1 away. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The relay. To third now, but he's safe as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Edwin Diaz. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate. Larry Doby will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Doby.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Blake Trinan takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Brett over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Mookie Betts. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bregman on second. Doby on at first with 2 down. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Trevor Hoffman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now in the box, George Brett. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Blake Trinan. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle.
Now pitching.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Big Daddy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he lays off there, 1-0. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball
3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Popped him up. Schwarber has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Dennis Eckersley comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 to count. 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you probably got to sit on that right now.
All even at 2-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Jones is up with it on to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hit in the air out to left field. Williams is there. 2 gone. Stepping in, Steve Pearce. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Just foul. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
On to first, and this will remain. Dennis Eckersley will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 away. In now, Ted Williams. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2-1 to Ted Williams now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Here's Albert now. He went deep last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yeah, this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a line drive, and Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. So coming to the plate, Chipper Jones. Last time through was a base hit. He's set. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Pujols on third. Chipper is over at second with 1 down in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. At the plate, Mike Piazza hit the ball. Darren O'Day enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Bregman has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding forward now, George Brett. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez there to put it away and finally put it. Coming to the plate now, George Brett. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Down by a bunch here, and what makes it even more difficult, they're facing the closer. Not going to be an easy task trying to tie this one or go ahead here at home.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand, and he'll get in there safely. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, and the runner back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. Brett has it. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the home team, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.